Hey, Archie, how much wood would a woodchuck chuck if a woodchuck could chuck wood? Depending on age and size, about a cord and a half. That sounds about right.
Ayo! Sorry, well, I am back. I think I'm back. Sorry about that, you guys. Whoa, did we just hear an interesting conversation between Archibald and Pa Grape? My mind is blown. Today we are reviewing the toy that saved Christmas on TV, and must I remind you, I must, that the Toy Saved Christmas was the first regular VeggieTales episode that disappointed me. My expectations were quite high from the previous episode, so it may be that the Toy That Saved Christmas was just an average episode, but my expectations were so high that it felt like, not good. It felt like it was a disappointment. It didn't feel like a disappointment. It was a disappointment. So that's unfortunate. But today we're reviewing it on TV. Hopefully the TV segments add to it, make it better. I do want to point out that as of right now, as of the time of this releasing, this is the last on TV episode I have footage for, even though there's technically 2 more on TV episodes. I don't have the footage for them. Everyone throw on your Santa hats, add a snowboarder to the video. Oh, that's quite nice. Really upped the production values this year. Totally didn't do anything like that last year. And let's sing some Christmas carols as we review the Toy That Saved Christmas on TV. I take that back about the singing. Do not sing. Wait to do the singing until the episode's done. Then you could sing. Just bear with me here.
Where's the letter?
Oh, yeah, it's right here. I'll just put it through the mail slot.
You can just hand it to us.
Oh, I got it. Ugh.
I'm a little bit surprised here. They actually went through the effort of not only adding snow outside, but putting Jimmy in winter clothing. What's wrong with them? Why are they trying? Maybe the team was abducted by aliens and now we have aliens making this episode. That's the only thing that makes any logical sense.
Larry, where are you going?
To the basement, where I keep my super secret treasure chest.
Wow, they even decorated the inside of the house and added snow out the windows. This is too much. I might have to applaud them, but let me hold the applause. Let's see what they got in store for us.
How big is your treasure chest?
Pretty big.
Bob, look at me, Bob, look at me. No man should be asking another man about the size of his treasure chest.
Got it.
What's this?
Your Christmas present from last year. I forgot to give it to you. Didn't have time to wrap it.
Didn't have time to wrap it. He had a whole year. He said that was last year's gift and he forgot about it. Oh, he forgot to wrap it. How is that even possible? You had a whole year, Larry. A whole year.
I think you'll see that Christmas isn't just about piling up presents for yourself. The special meaning of Christmas is in giving.
If you want to give me my gift now, I'll pretend to be surprised.
Big Idea Productions presents the VeggieTales Christmas Spectacular!
Apparently, I got the re-release of this episode. You see, I have all the VeggieTales episodes on DVD. Now, the Toy Saved Christmas was re-released in 1998 as it was aired on network television and therefore had an extra 16 minutes to fill. Network television requires you to fill 46 minutes. The Toy Saved Christmas was only 30 minutes. In the original release of the Toy Saved Christmas, there was no VeggieTales theme song, so they put it in here to burn some time. Acceptable, it's a great song.
Don't go away! The VeggieTales Christmas Spectacular will be right back.
Good job, Larry.
Thanks.
We're only 2.5 minutes in and we're already having a commercial, but I'm watching this on DVD. Do I have to provide my own commercials?
Sweetie, I've got to run to the market for dinner. Watch your sister for me, okay? Jesse.
Can't you just take her?
It's 15 minutes. You want dinner, don't you?
What am I supposed to do with her?
You were 5 once. Figure it out. Just pick something the family liked when you were a kid.
He is basically the best brother ever.
Larry the Cucumber has been patiently waiting in the projection booth, waiting to press the button and start the film. Well, Larry, it's time!
He isn't up in the booth, is he?
Larry, why are you down here?
I honestly don't know what to say right now. As it turns out, Larry has lost the film. In reality, I believe that they created the episode, and since, it was being aired on network television, they had some time to fill, so they were delaying showing the Toy Saved Christmas, and they got desperate. Really desperate. More so than when I pop popcorn and my dog knows it's happening.
Hi! This is Junior Asparagus, live from the Holy Land!
Apparently, we're all getting coal in our stocking this year.
While by my sleep, I watched their day.
Excuse me for a second, I have some asparagus to kill.
Good. Let the hate flow through you.
And now it's time for Silly Songs with Larry, the part of the show where Larry comes out and sings a silly song.
Oh boy, a silly song that I've yet to hear before.
Could that be Santa? Could that be him? Could it be the one who brings presents for a cucumber like me? A good cucumber like me.
That was a catchy silly song indeed. This time Larry has 3 cookies, 2 of which he gives to a bank robber and a Viking, but not an IRS agent. Don't ask questions, I don't have answers.
Nobody messes with Santa. You know that, don't you? You've been very naughty, and I've got a list.
Baba Santa needs his own separate episode. I would pay good money to see Baba Santa being grouchy.
Stay tuned for more of the VeggieTales Christmas Spectacular.
Another commercial already? Okay.
What is that?
Oh, it's a wing ring.
What's a wing ring?
I ask it what kind of wings I should have, and it tells me. Today it said honey barbecue.
I want to ask it a question.
Oh, you know what? I got like 2% battery on this thing.
Come on, let me just...
Yeah, I wish I could.
You have battery in a ring?
Yeah, it's like 8 gigs.
That's 2 different things. One is memory and one's battery life.
Cool. All I know is like, no, you can't use it.
All I know is, no, you can't use it. So Bob then relinquishes his hosting duties to Archibald while he goes to look for the film as well. This ends up being one of the dullest, if not the dullest song in VeggieTales so far. You know what? Why are Christmas specials always so uninspired and just feel phoned in? When was the last great Christmas song made? The last great Christmas movie? The last great Christmas TV episode? Everything feels like we're just watching old stuff and just repeating old stuff. Does Christmas not inspire anyone anymore to make anything new or good? It just doesn't make any sense, and VeggieTales is really frustrating me here. They have literally wasted like 16 minutes. Just 16 minutes, just filling time, and it feels so phoned in. They could have just made a 15-minute short and filled that time. They've done it before in other episodes. They've made 15-minute shorts and they were good. Anyways, let's move on.
Say, who ordered this pizza anyway?
The film.
I can't even right now. Let's just skip to why we're here. We open on a grandpa telling a little girl a bedtime story on the night of Christmas Eve. He starts to tell us the story of a town that had Christmas but did not understand the meaning of it. Yes, indeed, folks, we have a story within a story within a story. This is a whole different ballgame from our regular Veggieception. 19 minutes in, and we just now start the main story. They have wasted more time than I did in algebra.
I can't believe it's Christmas. I think I'm finally getting something. Can't believe it's Christmas. My favorite time of year.
Now this feels like the VeggieTales we all know and love. That was beautiful. I love you again, VeggieTales. Please be my Valentine. Wow, I am more bipolar than my ex-girlfriend.
Say, kids, have you got the don't know what I want for Christmas blues? Well, if I know anything about toys, and you know I do.
Hey, I thought you ran a chocolate factory, not a toy factory.
I won't eat no beans, and I won't eat tofu. That stuff is for sissies, but bunnies are cool.
Though chocolate toys would be cool, but then I want to eat them. But then I'd want to play with them.
You want a toy that's fun. You want a toy that's cute. But most of all, you want a toy with a fully functional buzzsaw built into its right arm.
Yes, I do want that. How can we make that a thing? I would like that to be a thing.
You want Buzzsaw Louie.
That is awesome, but wait a second. That would be awesome for adults. It's a buzzsaw and danger and arm. But for kids? That would be really awesome.
Buzzsaw Louie also knows the true meaning of Christmas.
Duh, it's about getting stuff. And how we need more toys.
Christmas is when you get stuff. You
need more toys.
Told ya, it's basic knowledge, really.
The holidays are here again, so I'm inviting all my friends, the people who are close to me. They're my extended family.
Turn that off. Christmas is not about Walmart and soda. Though to be fair, that's a really good song, but I've used it in a previous episode. After all, I'm not trying to be lazy like other Christmas specials.
The Star Wars Holiday Special.
Nailed it.
Look at me, I'm an elf.
Yes, you are an elf, Mr. Lunt, and we love you for it.
And the true meaning of Christmas.
Billy has more toys than you.
He didn't. I'm beating up Billy now. Just hang on. Hey, Billy! I heard you have more toys than me. It's cool, guys. I dealt with him. So apparently everyone is so gullible that all it takes is one commercial and every kid starts begging their parents for more toys. It is quite comical, actually, especially when one of the veggies mentions how Billy has more toys than him. Don't worry, little veggie, I already kicked his butt. So obviously the episode is about the true meaning of Christmas and how distorted it is within the world, especially in America. Mr. Nezzer announces his evil plan about making money and how that is really the true meaning of Christmas. The grandpa telling the story then tells the little girl that one of the toys on the assembly line in Mr. Nezzer's toy factory comes to life. Basically, get this, quote unquote, he didn't like the words coming out of his mouth. Then when the little girl asks the obvious question about how a toy coming to life is even possible, the grandpa then proceeds to tell her that, quote unquote, maybe it was wired different or something, who knows. I think Grandpa's been drinking the eggnog. Way too much of it, in fact.
Grumpy kids, greedy dreams.
Is the toy really gonna sing? I'm a bit unsure about this.
Now, he'd never been out of the factory before. Why, he'd never even been out of his box before.
He's going to epically fail at escaping, isn't he? That makes sense. That adds up.
There's more of the VeggieTales Christmas Spectacular coming right up.
Commercial time again? That is 3 times we stopped for commercials in 26 minutes. In a 46-minute episode.
I'm looking for an ad that's fun.
That's cool. That's edited way too fast.
Fast.
With a lot of lines repeated a bunch, just like that.
Like that.
And starring young professionals with creative jobs.
Jobs you're not even sure exist.
I'm a wicker weaver.
I'm a wicker weaver. Wait. What the heck is a wicker? The next scene we see is Bob, Larry, and Junior on a sled rolling down a mountain. That's right, Junior. Ugh. Are these our protagonists? I'm actually unsure. This special is more unfocused than Star Wars Episode 1's ending. They end up crashing. Bob says how he wishes they had just played Mousetrap instead. You know, the board game. They proceed to find the escaped Buzzsaw Louie in the snow. He tells them that Christmas isn't about toys and stuff. But at the same time, he tells them he doesn't know what the true meaning of Christmas is. Now remember, Buzzsaw Louie's a toy. He really shouldn't even have a conscience to begin with. How does he know anything? He just came to life and he's like, wow, Christmas isn't about this. What is it about, Buzzsaw Louie? What, did you read the Bible? I mean, how do you know this? You're a toy. Really? The toy shouldn't know anything, including his own name, or how to speak the entire language of English. The crew goes to see Grandpa, who tells them how Christmas is about baby Jesus and giving. They then decide that everyone needs to know the true meaning of Christmas as well. But it's Christmas Eve. They got less than 24 hours to tell everyone. How will they do it in time? Junior proposes that they go to the toy factory to go with his secret plan.
Shh! You'll just have to trust me. It's the only way.
Junior, I never have and never will trust you. Junior and the crew sneak around the toy factory until they find the TV studio. Obviously, this was pre-internet being like a mainstream thing, and definitely pre-social media. It was harder to spam people with what you wanted them to think back then. I mean, now you have so many ways to push your opinions on other people. I wish we could just go back to those older days.
Now, Junior figured that since it was a TV commercial that got him into this mess, maybe another TV commercial could get him out of it.
Junior really doesn't understand how commercials work, does he? They aren't broadcast live. Do you know that, Junior? I feel like you don't know that. Long story short, shocker, it works. Everyone at home listens to a 6-year-old asparagus on TV. Say that out loud and see if that makes any sense. Anyways, they see him get attacked by Mr. Nezzer, which is actually pretty awesome.
Don't go away. The VeggieTales Christmas Spectacular will be right back.
Man, they sure know how to drag this episode out.
Taken with a hot drink before meals, AIDS helps you curb your appetite. Why not try AIDS? They work.
Ugh, guys, there is so much filler left. I'm just gonna blow through this. Let's do this. Let me sum it up. Mr. Nezzer attempts to send the crew on a sled down to a large valley. He changes his mind when a little girl gives him a gift. He still accidentally sends them down the mountain. They escape with the toy's buzzsaw. The toy sees Mr. Nezzer flying down the mountain too. He jumps on a penguin sled and uses his buzzsaw to essentially turbocharge the sled. Fast and Furious Sled Edition, anyone? In a highly improbable fashion, the toy and penguins make a chain and save Mr. Nezzer. None of this is funny or really all that interesting, except seeing the chain from this epic sunset shot. That is pretty cool.
The Vegemite Christmas Spackle Party will be Clint Black.
Another commercial. The last one was 7 minutes ago, and we have 3 minutes left in the episode. Skip. Everything else ends up being fine and dandy, except I have one question. How does this town survive? I mean, they don't get attacked or anything. They're not like a meteor, not like a volcano, nothing like that. But how does the town survive? All we have seen is 5 houses and 1 toy factory. How do they survive? How do they have plumbing? Do you understand what I mean? I'm not even sure they qualify as a town, let alone a colony.
Well, that brings us to the end of our show. But remember, God made you special and He loves you very much. And that's what Christmas is really about. Merry Christmas, Jody. Say Merry Christmas, Larry.
Merry Christmas!
Well, I guess that's it for now. Have a Merry Christmas, everyone, and remember that God made you special, and He loves you very much. Bye!